What is up, the Silver Gauntlets? Hope you're having a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your zone. I'm Tobias. With me on commentary today is SadieSweet, and we're bringing you the OTR League Season 3 Division 4 B match between Tanjo and Stuckman. Sadie, how are you today?
I'm doing awesome. This is my first time commentating something that isn't Triforce Blitz in like 3 months. So I'm like really excited to get back to a different mode. Although like my logic stuff is gonna be so screwy today. I just remembered boss keys are a thing. Like it's gonna be wild.
Well, we'll get through it together. I've just set our runners off. We will be going in about 20 seconds here. This is gonna be fun. Our runners start with an extra free song. Actually, why the heck are they not starting with Prelude? That...
Interesting. Having the Force Medallion to start, though, is pretty nice to start us off, though. And they are instantly going to play Bolero and go get that extra song, so nice move.
Yeah, absolutely. So they get the extra song. League doesn't start with Prelude. Oh, I confused League and SGL settings here. There's Prelude, though.
Yeah, they did it early anyway, so well, no skin off their back.
Obviously, immediately playing Prelude to get another song, to get that song chain going. And also to find out what our medallions are going to be. Water. Fire. DC. Jabu. And Forest. Water, Fire, DC, Jabu, and Forest. That's a medallion spread.
Yeah, it could be a worse spread. We also have a large chest already here in Kakariko, and it's just a wallet. It's interesting to see Stuckman just immediately going, grabbing all of these songs. Can always come back to Kak because, like, this is a very nice adult spawn being here in Kakariko. Basically got a budget Nocturne today.
Yep. Only thing that doesn't give us is the access to Shadow Temple, obviously. Speaking of Nocturne, though, we don't need the budget version.
Wow, is that like basically all of the Warp songs except Serenade so far? Because wow.
But that might just be right here on the Requiem spot. And hookshot on Anju. Okay, so okay, Sun Song. So that thus ends that song chain. That was a lot of info really quickly.
Yeah, wow, I really forgot how logic works for a more standard rule set. Azor's River is Foolish today, so that I think getting Azor River Foolish is like pretty nice. Don't have to worry about finding storms, don't have to worry about figuring out how your logic to get up river.
Yep.
Although there are some hints along there that they are going to miss out on. What was that in the crate?
That was either a stick or a bow. It was certainly brown and sticky. And thus, Comms Makes a Pun is already filled in on the bingo sheet.
Oh, Dalsar is reminding you about the timer, Tobias.
Oh yes, there was a timer that I was supposed to start. Let me set that.
Did you know that there is a timer when you're racing? Because I didn't. I forgot about that too. I'm used to the timer going down and not going up.
Let us just set that timer at 3:15 or thereabouts-ish. Thank you, Velvet.
Yeah, I actually am really interested to see where that minuet is, especially with us already having a hook shot. Figuring out our logical access to Forest would be pretty nice, although we can just skip Mido, who needs logic.
One thing that I would like to see soon is Zelda's Lullaby, because, you know, that is kind of important. A scale on Dampé Race. Not 100% necessary, likely, but certainly useful.
Yeah, that could give us Zora's Domain access if ZL is somewhere weird. Good news, ZL cannot be on OOT today because of Shadow being one of our stones. So... But it could very well be on Burning Cack or something stupid.
I mean, that is certainly possible. Okay, now it's Tanjo's turn to pick up the hints from... Okay, from the Temple of Time. Oh, sorry, from the medallion. The medallion hints from the pedestal.
And if any
Brain,
of you
can
have
please
bomb
help
chews
me?
before we find a bomb bag, go ahead and check that off on your bingo board. That's my first bingo square today.
A pack of logic breakers straight away.
Yeah, which is nice with Dodongo's Cavern being one of our medallions.
Yes, indeed.
I'm kind of interested by Tanjo's choice to not chase the song progression like Stuck did. I mean, I guess that means the only song that Tanjo doesn't have is Sons, but that means that there's a check that's just been orphaned in the graveyard.
Okay.
And that was Graveyard to Bolero.
Yeah,
Or to Baronade.
Target in the Woods, Dead, OOT is Minuet, Graveyard to Baronade, and what was the last hint? I missed it. Something to Phantom Ganon, I think.
Yeah, I think that was right. I didn't get a chance to see it either. Ooh, so that was a boomerang there in the graveyard. So good to know.
Good news.
And Dim's just
fire, just chilling there in the child shooting gallery.
Sure, why not?
Cool. So Kakariko to Morpha, the hookshot almost certainly fulfills that path hint that we got in Colossus. Graveyard to Baronade. That could actually be fulfilled with the scale. If ZL is somewhere pretty deep in the seed, blocked by a bunch of medallions, for example, that could absolutely just be our domain axis.
Yeah.
And the last, Cack is double path. Path to Phantom Ganon as well. It can both be for the hookshot.
Ooh, yeah, that hookshot is looking like pretty good. We haven't done chickens yet. Chickens could still have something.
Mm-hmm. It could, just to note, it could be for the wallet. Morpha logically requires, or can logically require the Zora tunic to get to. And that would, even with fewer tunic requirements, which is I think one of the few tricks that the League has enabled. And that could absolutely be our path into Morpha here, just the wallet to get the Zora tunic. Tenjo got the chicken though! And we need to pay out that prediction.
Yes, congratulations, Blue Team. You all touch the chickens first. Oh, Storms on Epona's today. Nice early song.
Very useful. Gives us access to bottom of the well. Not all of it, obviously, because we would need ZL to check it all. But a good chunk of it is accessible. Also, great for early routing means that Tanjo can check Storm's Grottos as he moves through the seed. So
yeah, it's nice to get that early. A lot less things that get orphaned.
Earlier in the race room, Tanjo was complaining about being on a last location streak in League recently. I promised them that I would just roll them a quick and easy jet today. So I'm not gonna curse the seed by saying I fulfilled that promise yet. But
it is looking like this could be pretty jetty.
we will see.
And we've got Stuckman already in DC, which is a good move with those bomb chews. Like I said, it's a medallion today. Might as well go clear it, get it out of the way.
Yeah, certainly. It's a good investment of those bomb chews. 10 bomb chews is enough to clear the dungeon if you know the trick how to that enables you to backflip a bomb chew into King Dodongo's mouth.
Which is always a delight to watch.
Certainly.
Ooh, I've actually never seen using a bomb chew to get these stairs.
Yeah, two options to do that. One is use a bomb chew and throw a Deku Nut at the right moment. The other is a bit more swaggy and involves a backflip, which triggers the bomb chew to explode immediately, because if Link isn't touching any surface while he's dropping a bomb chew, there is no surface for the bomb chew to stick to, basically. And that means it just blows up immediately. Minuet on all dungeons. Right. Good point, Shannon. But even in that case, that would be good information.
Yeah, and that would tell us that Saria's is somewhere nasty, possibly out at Ice Cavern with like Rudo's letter somehow locked behind Forest.
Or Zelda's Lullaby locked somewhere stupid. We'll see. Anyway, the bomb chew platform has that is almost a vanilla bomb bag.
That is a bomb-locked bomb bag.
Is it? No, it's not. This room
Ooh,
is
no,
not
it
bomb-locked.
isn't.
Another big chest. What do we have here?
Is this a bomb-locked bomb bag?
No, it is also not a bomb-locked magic. This is just magic. Huh. Cool. We can get in the door in Shadow Temple. Not that we want to, but we could.
That's certainly an option that we have available to us now. And Tanjo going for whatever's in the waterfall today.
It's always difficult to see from a restream perspective. Easier to see if you're running. That is also
That is our logical bomb. Those are our logical bombs.
They're equally available. Oh yeah, but you are right that the bomb bag that Stuckman got in the Dodongo's Cavern is, if it's not bomb locked, it's certainly strength locked.
Yeah, I knew it was one or the other, and I wasn't sure which. So yes, that is locked in some way, and Market is on the path of Ovagia. Didn't we find something in Market?
So far?
That was our Dins.
Yeah, wait. Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Let's do some more market checks, I think.
Yeah, I was about to say, Skull King gives us a bow today.
We don't have Saria's song yet, but good to know.
Yeah, I'm looking at my bingo square, and I do have a stone dungeon is required by logic, so, might be checking that box off today.
Jackstronomy already thinking about spirit key logic. I mean, we have magic and we have dins. Oh, big chest above King Dodongo. Turns out Dodongo's cavern absolutely stacked. You want to be there.
And alright, let's see some sick flips from Stuckman to take down Dodongo today.
Doesn't need to. He has bombs.
Oh, right! Got bombs! I forgot about that. No sick flips for us today.
He was fully prepared to do it, but he didn't need to.
The Ganon music when you catch the fish is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, good choice here for the music. Thank you, Randomizer.
That's how I feel when catching that fish, is I feel like I have beaten Ganon.
Right, and that is a prescription? Ew. Put it back.
Oh. Well, at least we know, because we got the Big Goron is just a huge rupee we don't have to worry about today.
Good point, yeah. Not sure if Stuckman has seen that hint, though. We shall see.
Well, Tanjo's
Tanjo.
seen it twice now, at least.
Tanjo's certainly seen both copies of it. Stuckman is just finding all the big chests in the mountains today.
Yeah,
By the
Stuckman's
mountains.
routing seems to be really paying off for him.
And I think that's all he wants to do as an adult for now. Looks to be headed to his first child segment. About 16 minutes in. Good choice, I think. Oh.
Yes. Was Stuck the one who got that Bulbagia hint? He wasn't. It was Tanjo, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about how nasty it's going to be if they find Dins and nothing else.
Oh, so it was Stuck definitely who got that hint because it was DC. It was in DC.
Okay, cool. We might see some shield flicks then, because I know that that's what I'd be doing if I got that hint and got Din's Fire for my efforts.
If I got that hint, I would certainly be checking a lot more of the market than I otherwise would.
Oh yeah, you've got Sun Song. You might as well go do Treasure Chest minigame. You've also got your bomb bag. You can go do Bomb Chute Bowling.
Yeah, you can full clear the market right now, except for Big Pose, obviously. And if I'm stuck, that's exactly what I'm doing if I find Dins here.
And so far, it doesn't seem like there's really anything in Zora's domain for Tanjo today. So, where to now, Tanjo?
Well, first of all, we're probably gonna explore what's in the river. Darunia's dance
Is dead.
Yeah, we know river itself is foolish, but Tanjo might opt to go for the hints anyway. It's a good chunk of information.
Yeah, and it doesn't surprise me having Dancy Dad be dead with how deep in the sea, like, forest access seems to be. And yep, Stuckman is playing that Sun Song, going to finish up these nighttime checks in market.
Yeah, definitely.
We need to remember that pose, though, can also be an option. And yes, get your treasure chest minigame guesses in chat.
My guess is always the same.
I basically always start with left, and then everything else I vary.
Richard's mom has a heart container. So
That is pretty sweet of her, especially with chest size matches contents. You know, you don't always get a ton of health.
Yep. Let's see what Bob Bowling has for us. Oh, a customer.
A bloopy, don't want that.
Number 1's a bust. Number 2. Oh, we do want that.
We want that.
That is our path to Volvagia fulfilled. Definitely fulfilled that.
Yeah, that makes more sense than Din's. And Tanjo also just now seeing that Marketus Path of Volvagia, the Hyrule Castle 1 hint, gave him that.
Yeah, and he's immediately deciding to wait for time of day. And investigate what that's about.
I know, I can't click that bingo square. Ruined my bingo. And yes, okay, Secman is still going to do our 1 in 32. All right.
Always full clear your WASD, kids.
We're starting with a left. So anyone who went right first, you are out. And we're going left again, which means I am out.
I'm still in.
So we got left, left.
Left.
Left. Okay.
We have a team left player in chat as well, so we'll see. Oh. It's 50-50 for DTJ Melons to get it.
Oh, come on.
And we
yes,
got it.
It's all left today.
Nice.
Congratulations, DTJ Melons. Now I can never gift another sub ever again.
Nice.
Exactly, Dastar.
Dastar hard abusing his mod privileges to make sure everyone knows.
That was a very important announcement, okay?
Right, I think for Tanjo it is also Dampe o'clock.
Yeah, so Tanjo doesn't have magic, so Tanjo isn't able to do the treasure chest minigame. Might come back for it later. But is going to be able to get Dampe and the Sun's Grave, which Tanjo had to skip over earlier.
Which is good. This gives him some explosives, or some more explosives after that bomb bag he found in the valley.
Can never have enough explosives, you know?
Yes, indeed.
When are we going to patch the bomb mask from Majora's Mask into this game so we can just have all the explosives?
Oh dear. I know there's some progress on a combined randomizer for Majora's Mask and OoT.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Ooh, and Dampe has a strength upgrade for us.
Oh, that's a really nice find. Yeah, the early game is just loaded today.
Yep, Tanjo's planting the bean as well to get the boomerang. So Graveyard to Barinate certainly for the boomerang, but we do also get the strength upgrade in.
Well, and that strength makes Dodongo's Cavern and getting that bomb bag logical at this point.
Yep. But so does the bomb bag in the valley. That's a Sphere Zero check as well.
True. Couple different ways we could get that. kind of am interested to see when our runners decide to go to Kokiri Forest. They've been finding like so many good checks that they haven't had to head down that way. But I am interested in seeing what song is waiting for us out in Sacred Forest Meadow.
Same here. I think they might be trying to postpone it until they find Kokiri Sword as well. Because Deku is just so many checks and so easy and quick to clear that even if it's just a stone, it might make sense for them to dip in there. Unless it's hinted foolish at some point.
Ooh, true. Wasn't thinking about the Deku Tree routing, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And speaking of which, Stuckman going back adult. So I'm interested to see like what Stuckman's call is at this point as far as where he's heading. Also, Tanjo doing chickens. Full clear your wasp, people.
Full clear your way of the heroes. And this is League. You need all 7.
Melons, that's actually a really good point. With the bomb, hammer, and strength, going and doing Fire Temple is actually not a bad call. I mean, we don't have a tunic, so it sucks a little bit, but...
Yeah, well.
Oh my gosh, the Final Fantasy VII music. I'm gonna cry.
I don't know the context.
You don't have to. Final Fantasy VII just always makes me cry.
Was it such a bad game?
No, it was a beautiful game. It just breaks my heart.
I know.
Ooh, Stuck is actually in DC. So we're going to get to check out that maze.
Let's see what Golden City has for us. Some more overworld checks by both of them. Probably on the hunt for a few heart containers though. Considering, as someone mentioned in chat, yeah, fighting Volvagia with 4 hearts is not my idea of a fun time.
Yeah, it was mentioned though we do have a wallet. We could logically go buy a tunic. If we really wanted to. Although farming rupees at this point, especially for Stuckman, who's only at a very paltry 20, would kind of suck.
It would be about, yeah, well, it would be 9 trips back and forth between the crater and Darunia's chamber.
Ooh.
Not the greatest fun. Anyway, Link the Goron did not have a useful item. And this is Tanjo,
Yeah.
I think, done being a child. Interesting. Never going to Kokiri Forest? Oh, never mind. Killing a Skull Kid is probably what Tanjo is on the way to do here. That would be an instant 200 rupees. Or just...
Yeah,
going.
and we know that the Skull Mask is a bow, which is probably where Tanjo's headed.
No, Skull Kid is a bow, not the Skull Mask. So...
Oh, is it Skull... Is Skull Kid or Skull Mask?
It's Skull Kid.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Skull Mask.
There we go. Farming rupees the violent way.
Time to murder a child.
Here's your specially colored blood rupee.
Enjoy your blood money.
Just because you kill a Skull Kid as an adult, Lady Draco, doesn't mean it's not still there as a child.
40 Skulls is dead. Stuckman just got that hint. And also, hey, there's a bow. Don't need to worry about skull anything.
Cool.
Great. Awesome. Perfect. Ooh, I'm not sure if Stuckman got this Storm's Grotto.
In Kokiri Forest? Oh no, in DMT. I'm not sure. I don't think he did. Oh wow! Didn't even use a hookshot to help with the Mido skip there. Just lines it up in first person, first try, done.
And also, thank you, chat, for pointing out that Stuckman doesn't have storms yet. Because Stuckman did not go to Lon Lon, apparently. Interesting choice. Oh, and now we've got some Undertale music. Tanjo's really got some good choices in music today.
Starting to wonder if he has a music planned or if that really was a luck of the draw with the randomizer.
Alright, so let's see.
Hyrule Castle Foolish. What was that hint on Stuckman's side? I missed it.
I'm gonna see it here in just a second. 30 is dead. And Zora's River is still foolish. That was the hint.
Okay. Tenjo going for Skull Mask, blind. I haven't seen a hint for it yet. There's Serenade. Yeah, I'm gonna lean on the side of Forest is logically pretty deep in this seed.
Yeah. But that's not gonna stop Stuckman.
No, Stuckman has the complete Forest kit, and Forest is a medallion dungeon, so let's go do Forest. We're standing right in front of it.
Everyone, get your Z's in chat. It is time to take a partial nap. Because we are getting Forest. With how deep it is in the seed, I'm not sure if we'll even find much in here. And if we do, it'll be interesting for logic reasons.
Yeah, it'll be logical shenanigans, for sure. Yeah, with the Sphere Zero bow and strength in areas that weren't hinted path, sure, but the problem is, like, Forest Axis can still be pretty deep in the seed. That Keck path to PG is either for hook or for something to lead to Forest Axis. Yeah, good question which one it is, we will see.
Yeah, especially with us not knowing where Saria's is, because, like, Saria's could be on Burning Cack. Saria's could also be out at Ice Cavern with something super deep. Saria's could also be here in Child Sacred Forest Meadow, which screws with us a little bit. So it has to be for the hook.
Has to be.
Okay, so Forest is not as deep in the seed as we thought it would be.
And with that, I think our Kakariko path to Morpha has to be the wallet. What a waste of a perfectly good path hint.
Oh, that's
Or Nocturne.
gross.
Or Nocturne, to be honest. So how could Nocturne be Path to Morpha? Either, obviously, there's an item in Shadow Temple. That's the easy way. Or if it's for ZL logic, we would need... Where could ZL be at this point? Can't be in Ice Cavern. It would have to be in Burning Cack. Or in... Oh gosh. Brain, cooperate.
Ugh, yeah. Oh, it's nice of the Ocarina game to make us start playing Zelda's Lullaby.
Hmm. It's kind of an upside down Zelda's Lullaby, isn't it?
Yeah, Virgil's right that Burning Cack is kind of the only song check that ZL can be because it can't be out at Ice Cavern because we need ZL to get to Ice Cavern.
Yep, and it can't obviously can't be in Composer's Grave for the same reason. Cool, it has to be in Burning Cack. Great!
Oh, that sucks.
Nasty. So we need to beat Fire Temple and Dodongo's Cavern for Zelda's Lullaby.
I mean, that explains that kind of early hammer.
True. Frogs 2 is dead. Both copies of that hint were Song of Storms locked, funnily enough. They were in the DMT Storm's Grotto and the Kokiri Forest Storm's Grotto.
Tanjo just got gold scale off of the Ocarina minigame. The first scale was on Dante Racing. And there's our nice arrow. So if you have the ice arrow located square on your bingo, go ahead and check that off. And 50 is dead, so we don't have to worry about 30, 40, or 50 skulls today. 20 is the worst we're gonna deal with. And so far, not finding anything inside of Forest Temple. So Tanjo has just gone back adult, and I think that probably gonna go do DC.
I mean, if you're in the area, might as well.
Yeah, might as well get that done. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, I'm gonna grab this from the graveyard box. Which is indeed a boomerang.
Okay. So, Rudo's letter to being able to beat Jabu. We are kind of close to go mode, actually.
Yeah, we
Looking
need
at this.
another hook shot. We need Rudos.
And that's
And
it.
is that it?
That is it.
Yeah.
And we need light arrows at some point. But those are gonna show up, and if not, we have a hint for them.
Yeah, this could be the jet seed that you promised.
It ain't a jet until someone's in go mode.
True, true. Oh, hey, irons!
Downloadable content for Tanjo at this point. But that is definitely our path to Morpha in Kakariko.
And what's here in the Reded? Right, slingshot. That's why I didn't remember it. Yeah, Virgil, this could be a casino for finding the long shot. We do know it has to be... Well, Shannock, why does it have to be hook locked?
Because otherwise we wouldn't have a path to Phantom Ganon in Kakariko for that hook shot.
Right. Right, that makes a lot of sense.
If 2 hook shots were available, that one of them couldn't be hinted.
Yeah, so, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So it's somewhere hookshot locked. Could be behind Forest Temple in some way. Ooh! Okay, scary thought. Is lack still a check in these settings?
Light arrow cutscene is a check.
Hey, everyone! Forest is one half of lax.
And Jabu is the other. What's your point?
Well, wouldn't that suck? And it's a Rita's Letter Casino. You all can thank me for that terrible prediction later. Yeah, KLO, I just think that a one-item casino locking 2 dungeons instead of locking just 1 is, like, funnier. Ooh, good point. Shannock pointed out that we're still missing a path hint, and we aren't going to get a path to King Dodongo because of the location of, like, our bombs and our strength being so readily available. So, we could get another path to Baronade, which would be awesome.
Well, that would imply... So, the randomizer will always prefer hinting 1 path per medallion dungeon boss. Only if it can't hint that because there are multiple paths or multiple ways to get each item that is required for a medallion dungeon boss, will it hint another boss twice. So... But yeah, that is true. King Dodongo can't be hinted path. Can't have a path hint because we have 2 Sphere Zero bomb bags. There will be 1 double hinted boss. Oh, cool. Chat is making the logical, or has made that logical conclusion 2 minutes ago that I have just arrived at right now, to note.
Chat is always the best third commentator. Like,
That is correct.
we love our chat. Yes. Tracker's our third commentator. Chad is the fourth commentator. You're right. All right, and Tanjo finally getting his magic.
It is now, sad to say, almost an entire forest temple behind.
Stuckman's routing has definitely put him ahead. If it's a casino for an item, that would benefit Tanjo a little bit, but it's a little nerve-wracking.
Okay, and that is the Dodongo's Cavern almost done for Tanjo. Meanwhile, Stuckman is done with Forest Temple.
Yeah, Stuckman's just got to finish up Fanninganon. See if Fanninganon gives him anything, and then I guess go from there. If Fanninganon gives nothing, yeah, I guess Fire Temple makes the most sense. Kalo is pointing out that Tanjo does have that Storms, which Stuckman did not pick up from Lon Lon Branch. If there's something in bottom of the well for some reason, that could give Tanjo an edge.
That's true, but on the other hand, you know that you haven't picked up your child songs. Tanjo has both the Song of Storms from Lon Lon Ranch as well as Saria's song from Sacred Forest Meadow Child. And Stuckman will certainly know that he hasn't done 3-song route yet.
KLO says, speak for yourself, Tobias. I've forgotten about Ranch until 2:30 into a seed before. Which, LOL, but also ouch. I would be so sad if I forgot a song location for that long.
I mean, I was so confused during one of my practice seats for the charity race, I think it was, or for one of the Scrubs Acings actually, in June, when I had 4 song checks left. One of them had to be ZL on all 4, and all 4 of them were ZL locked, and Strength 2 on Phantom Ganon.
Ooh, nice. So, go check Spirit, question mark? If you find nothing in Fire. Again, this is all considering that our main dungeons give us nothing.
Yeah, you will want to clear your dungeon that you have available. Like, you do your progression dungeon first, then you clear your wards, graveyard to Baronate copy, and then everything else, basically. But yeah, that async I rolled, it ended up. So all 4 song checks were ZL locked. It was Ice Cavern. It was ZL locked in some way. It was the Graveyard, the Composer's Grave check, and 2 others that weren't available. And ended up I never checked my adult spawn, and that was in Zora's Domain, which gave me Zelda's Lullaby and Ice Cavern.
Oh, wow. That's a fun.
No, that's shit. It is not fun at all.
That is pretty awful, definitely.
In any case, Stuckman is doing as we expected. God does Goron Tunic, put it on immediately, and is now headed into Fire Temple. Expensive frickin' t-shirt. Have you ever paid $200 for a shirt?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've ever spent more than like $20 on a t-shirt, and even then I like hated it.
Yes.
If I spend more than $10 on a piece of clothing, then like I have to really, really like whatever I'm wearing.
Yeah. It better be the best thing ever. Okay. Tanjo opening up small chests, interesting. He has more than 6 hearts.
Tanjo is a little short on money to buy a t-shirt. That might be something that he's thinking about.
But he's already started to farm rupees here. So he won't be shirtless for long.
And Stuckman almost up to 10 Skulltulas, so gonna be able to get that check here in just a little bit. And there's our boss key. Just sitting there on Flare Dancer.
That was darn quick. Okay, so do you climb Fire Temple at this point? I mean, you beat Volvagia first, obviously. But you go back in.
Yeah, that's a great question. Like I said, like from this point, there's not a ton of other options. Like Stuckman does have to finish up like child song routing. Could get someone earlier mentioned they could get baited into checking early shadow.
Yeah, that's the question. Does he go get his child songs now? In which case he will probably definitely do well over going for Shadow Temple, or does he dip into Shadow and lose a few minutes there?
Yeah, dip into Shadow or dip into Spirit, because we do have Strength 2 now. Stuckman does also almost have 10 skulls, so might want to go do adult archery, get those iron boots, and also turn in those skulls. There's a couple of different options here.
And that is Stuckman done with a very clean and very quick TobiasG fight.
Ooh, so Shannock pointing out that, like, with that key there, fire might wind up being hover locked, which would be interesting. Haiti, we are 2 items from go mode. We're looking for another hook shot, and we are also looking for our Rita's letter. We also are still missing one more path hint, because one of our bosses is going to be double hinted, because for Dodonga's Cavern, everything was readily accessible. We do still need light arrows. I keep forgetting we need light arrows. Again, I'm coming from Triforce Blitz, and my brain is still stuck in like, oh, we don't need no light arrows. We don't need no boss keys. What do you mean that we have to actually finish an entire dungeon? What do you mean we have to actually finish 5 entire dungeons? yeah, KLO, that's kind of where I'm at this point. Like, wait, we need to kill Ganon? Like, what is this? Chad, I want to thank you for making me feel better because like I am so glad I'm not the only one with Blitz Brain.
I think we all do, to a certain extent, have Blitz Brain at the moment. We ran some numbers. We restreamed about 1/3 of all the Blitz matches in the tournament.
That's incredible.
And there were 179 Blitz matches in that tournament.
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible, the sheer number of Blitz matches we managed to restream. Yeah, Benji, we are pretty great.
We are pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Anyway, that was then, this is now. Tanjo is on his way through Forest Temple. Stuckman is playing Nocturne. This might not be good for him.
Are we... Oh. Nope, not gonna do that Shadow Dip, just using it to get back here to CAC.
Wants that boomerang from the crate.
Yeah, I'm going to get this boomerang, gonna be able to turn in skulls and also do archery. And then we'll see where... Oh, and also is able to get Burning Cack. I didn't even think about that. And there's our ZL.
Okay.
Great.
Now the world's your oyster.
And has no rupees to do archery with. Ouch. So, Stuckman's going to save quit. And probably really quickly farm 20 rupees. I can't imagine that you just leave that check. Yeah, there we go. So Stuckman is going to get his iron boots here in just a second. Tanjo is making his way through forest. And while our runners are doing things that they've already done, is our bot up and working? No, our bot is not up and working, but I'm going to do shout outs anyway, because we have some awesome people helping out today. So shout out to our runners, but Tanjo and Stuckman, they're giving us a really, really awesome showing today. Make sure to check them out on Twitch. Their Twitch handles are actually the exact same as the usernames that are on screen, so you can just go search those up. Shout out to our trackers today, Lady Draco, Vagiba, and Shannock, who are doing an absolutely awesome job. Thank you, Dastar, for linking those. Dastar bot on the scene. Tobias is our restreamer today, and Tobias is also being one of our commentators. So give Tobias 2 thumbs up for double dutying today. And I'm your other commentator.
And thanks so much for being here, Sadie.
Yay! I helped. And Tobias is also a scrub.
Yes,
thank you, Dastar.
You can call me a number 1 scrub, Dastar, if I actually end up winning that bracket. I refuse to be called that before then.
Dastar is just preemptively.
I do not know how I ended up the number 1 seed in group minuet, but it happened, so.
And we love that for you. And speaking of loving that for them, Stuckman's in Water Temple? Question mark?
I mean, it is a medallion dungeon. But it's an interesting choice.
Yeah, coming in here without a long shot doesn't feel great. But I guess you can at least get it, set up. And yeah, he does have Furor's win, so he can make it back here pretty quick once he does find that long shot.
Yeah, he can prep it. He can at least go until he has 2 keys and a boss key. But yeah, I think Stuckman would do really well to, at some point, investigate his child songs.
Yeah.
Oh, super clean fight against those 4 spike balls. That was the best possible outcome. 2 quick spins and they're done.
Yeah, Shannock, that's a really good point. And I wasn't thinking about the fact that they already have Furor's win, so it's just really easy to get back here. Figuring out where that last path hint is a huge question mark to me. No one's done back of lake hints, and they could just very well be sitting there. And we still have Castle 2 that has not been checked, or Castle 3, but let's face it, we're not seeing Castle 3.
I think I've seen Castle 3 once or twice outside of Random Settings League.
I saw it once during Triforce Blitz, and it was the most hype moment of the seed, and then it was just a repeat of a hint that we had already seen. It was so disappointing.
Yup. Can confirm I was there. How are we only an hour in?
Yeah, it feels like it's already been forever, especially with as close as our runners are to go mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm surprised by. We are looking at Stuckman in his 5th medallion dungeon. Won't be able to complete it unless he lucks into Longshot here.
Death Star is putting out his usual wishes for something in the toilet. We don't have Song of Time, but it is a good possibility that Song of Time is sitting inside the composer's grave.
And it seems like Stuckman is done here. Oh, is this the Shadow Dip? After that, you probably... It's still not the Shadow Dip. You probably just... Well, yes, it depends on if you want to go route in your child songs. If you don't, one viable option could be reversing through the wasteland and going to GTG out of logic, fishing there, because it's just for sheer check density.
Yeah, I would feel better about it, especially if Epona's is not here in the composer grave. I would feel better about at least checking Spirit first, because if Epona is not here in the composer's grave, Epona's has to be out in Ice Cavern.
Oh, yeah.
Which would require us to find wherever the hell Rudo's letter is.
At which point you don't care about anything else anymore.
Yeah, at that point you don't care about whatever's out of GTG because you're not going to find Rudo's letter at GTG and likely you're not going to find your long shot. I guess you could, but it's just so wildly out of logic at that point.
There's Song of Time in the composer's grave. Epona is an Ice Cavern.
Okay, yeah, so that gives us some really important logic information.
And with that, it seems like Stuckman has reached the same conclusion you did.
Except Stuckman has not gone child.
Yep, but he has Lullaby, so he's probably going to check Colossus Fairy, and then...
So I think he does check this fairy, but since Stuckman has not done the child song loop and doesn't know what the songs are sitting on, like, Lon Lon and Sacred Forest Meadow, like, I can see Stuckman going to GTG and losing some time, quite a bit of time, like, going through there.
Oh, certainly. That's Nehru's love for Stuckman has reached spell percent.
Yes, I can check another thing off of my bingo.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this is where Tanjo gets a chance to make up some time. By having those child songs, Tanjo is going to have a better understanding of, oh, it has to be Epona's out at ice, so GTG access is logically, like, blocked behind Rudo's.
That being said, Stuckman has decided to say heck logic and do exactly what I suggested first. Reverse to GTG. Just makes the density play. I understand that it's risky. It could yield a long shot though, completely out of logic.
It could. It definitely could. And nothing in Wasteland today, per usual.
Wasteland is never something unless you forget it. Don't check it. But yeah, GTG makes some sense in that there's a bunch of hookshot lock checks in there, and I think that is the same logic by which Stuckman was also fishing in Water Temple earlier. I mean, first of all, progression dungeon, certainly, but second of all, hook-blocked checks that could have your long shot with the Path to Phantom Ganon being your hook shot. Ooh, and Tanjo getting the swag strat, getting Phantom getting stuck behind the railing here. But not quite finishing it off. And successfully reversed by Stuckman. Small chest on the fortress.
Alright, so Tanjo is probably going to go do fire next. At least that makes the most sense. We'll see if Tanjo decides to go deeper fire or if Tanjo decides to nope out and head somewhere else.
So let's see.
Yeah, let's see if we find...
I'm really curious to see if this gamble by Stuckman pays off.
Yeah, chat's pointing out that you cannot find both of the items here, but you could find one or the other. So we'll see if this gamble pays off.
Yeah, it's either Rudo's letter here or it is a hookshot. It can never be both, because that would lock Epona and the other way to get to GTG. So. Speaking of important items, big chest.
Big chest? It's a Poe bottle.
Okay.
Not the bottle we wanted to see.
It was a bottle, but not the bottle.
Hello, yeah, we could totally rush ice and get GTG access now. Sure. Yes, Dassar is vibrating right now, just waiting to see what's in the toilet. I'm just realizing how healthy Tanjo is compared to Stuckman.
Yep.
Tanjo has like double his health.
Yeah, Tanjo has opted to open a bunch of small chests here during the entire seed, whereas Stuckman has, I think, only gotten 2 more heart containers, or 1 more heart container actually, because he found a literal heart container sitting somewhere and said, "Don't mind if I do." Tanjo with a not optimal Volvagia fight using ice arrows.
Hey!
Strats.
Swag strats!
I think ice arrows actually do double damage to her, so this actually has practical use. That is Volvagia beat for Tanjo. Small chest, small chest. Stuckman is not having a lot of luck in GTG so far.
Yeah, we're really not finding anything in here. But is able to get past the silver block, so...
4 more checks.
Let's go!
Interesting order by which she did those checks, but okay.
Here's a 5th key.
And a 6th.
And a 6th key. There's
number 7.
7. Okay, yeah, I thought it was 7.
The Stuckman has seen enough. Is he forgetting about the hammer room? Or does he have some wisdom that I didn't think about? Oh, did the hammer room before going left side. Okay. Hook shot up there. And there's ZL from Burning Cack for Tanjo. That should give him a good chunk of information, actually. Yeah, immediately wants that other song from the Composer's Grave. Big chest in the maze.
Yeah. Let's see. Is this gonna be something?
Hubbies.
Our hub.
You don't want to see those.
That's not what you want.
Put those back.
And again, this is like those hovers are pretty deep with our knowledge of where Epona's is and no knowledge of where Longshot is.
We have seen all 9 keys. There is an item in toilet. And those are required. Oh my god.
Oh no. Okay.
That is a required GTG folk clear. And Tanjo... Oh. What do we find in the Composer's Grave? Fire arrows. That's fire-locked fire arrows. Thank you, game.
Okay, so we've got a required DTG for center chest. So that was not a waste of time for Stuckman.
No, Stuckman did exactly what he needed to do and beat GTG. Wow. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that was not what I expected there. Okay, what now, Stuckman?
Well, he's leaving behind the toilet, which does have an item, so either he or chat miscounted. Or he's saved in GTG and wants to check valley checks first, which is a valid option. Side hop, backflip, shield turn, and drop a chew.
And Tanjo's gonna get these first 2 checks in shadow. I don't disagree with this at this point.
Was that a bottle? I missed it.
I'm double checking. Oh, it was so quick I did not see. Gold rupee.
Gold rupee, okay. That is some sinister music from Tanjo's side.
Yeah.
Finds a big chest in the first check in Shadow Temple and it is a giant's wallet. Stuckman, his turn to find the Sphere Zero bomb bag in Gerudo Valley, is not interested in checking out toilet. Place the Serenade. more checks in Water Temple, question mark?
I mean, I guess go up to Dark Link, why not?
Now that you have hover boots, getting the water level back up is trivial, so that certainly is an option.
And a seed pouch. We now have seed percent.
So many slingshots.
Oh, there's a boss key. Alright, I'm interested to see what Tanjo chooses to do, having more song information than Stuckman does. Deeper fire? Adult fishing. Cool.
Sure.
It's like you're here, you might as well.
I mean, Stuckman is still has that GTG advantage, but Tanjo has just caught up a lot of time by Stuckman choosing to keep Link
money
stuck as an adult. Oh no. Giant's wallet, but no money.
Yeah, Shannock, those are almost definitely hookshot locked. I mean, we don't know where the third strength is, but we likely need that strength off of Fan and Ganon.
Okay, small key in the first chest here. And just
Yep, we are inside Spirit.
I don't know if I agree with Stuck's decision to stay adult for as long as he has. To be honest.
Yeah, not having that song information is a little nerve-wracking to me. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. If we are hovers locked in fire, Longshot could be in deep fire, with us having to get Eponas to go get those hovers. That would require an earlier bottle. Like the big question mark is still, where is our Rudo's letter? We haven't been to the well. That is a good point, Kalo, and that is like a super checked in spot where honestly it wouldn't be a horrible idea at this point to go do your field checks, make your way up to Temple of Time, go back child, go do well. Ow, I smacked my hand.
Don't do that. That sounds like it would hurt.
I was gesturing. Was that inside Gan's castle way to Morpha?
Wait, what? Oh.
That was inside Gan's castle path to Morpha.
Okay. So now we know what our fifth medallion is. Rudo's letter is definitely before that, logically. Okay.
Oh boy. There's our logic, y'all. There's where our long shot is.
What a twist. Okay, Darunia's dance is our second hint in the field checks.
Yeah, that is huge information for Tanjo. And sure enough, Tanjo is going to go follow Stuckman into a Spirit Temple to go get these checks.
And big chest, no, small chest on the map check.
Peeking the hand. Yeah, the only downside of that information is that Tanjo is absolutely not going to go to GTG. Tanjo is going to go up to Ganon and get the hint from Ganon before ever going GTG.
Help me and our audience understand what you've already understood. Why is GTG now a dead end for both Longshot and Rudo's Letter?
Because we know that Epona's has to be an ice cavern. And if inside Gan's castle is Pathomorpha, that has to lock the long shot. So Epona's is our logical crossing, which means that we need to find Rudo's letter and go do Jabu before we can ever get over to GTG.
Okay.
Chat, tell me if I explained that correctly.
Oh, okay, so, yeah, sure. Okay, Epona is needed to logically get to GTG, so, and we would need Rudo's letter, obviously, to obtain Epona, so so Rudo's letter cannot be in GTG. Got it. And since Longshot is in Ganon's castle, or something that locks Longshot, I think at this point it's just gonna be Longshot. We can't get to GTG without Epona, so yeah, cool. Our progression is not in GTG, except there's light arrows sitting in the central chest.
I know, and that's going to suck a little bit for Tanjo. But if Tanjo is able to like follow this logic and find Rudo's letter before Stuckman does,
yeah, he might
then
just
that's going to be
spun this
huge.
race around.
Yeah, because Tanjo knows where Longshot is now. Tanjo and Stuckman doesn't.
Which
Like, if you are a Tanjo fan, you want Stuckman to not check field.
Which leaves Rudo's letter where? Either deep fire.
Bottom of the well.
Bottom of the well.
Bottom of the well or
Spirit.
deep. I mean, again, Chad was pointing out that like it's possible that like deep fire is hovers locked because of the key on Volvagia. So
Yes.
I wouldn't be checking deep fire. I would go well first.
Well and Spirit both good candidates. Shadow, Tanjo has already dipped Shadow and has found not much. Stuckman is about to pull something out of big chest here. Double magic. Okay. No, Virgil. Rudo's letter can absolutely not be Paradox. Wait,
Well, we don't know where all of our bottles are. We know where one bottle is, and it's in GTG, so that bottle is useless to us. But there are two other bottles out there that could potentially be accessible for Paradox Letter.
we
Shrug.
do have both wallets. Ew. Oh.
Shannock, that bottle is useless to us because it was inside of GTG.
Stuckman choosing to not kill the Waltula here is probably gonna cost him some time.
Our two
not.
wallets were in the Kakariko Open Grotto, literally right beside where you spawned. And the other one was early Shadow Temple, like the first freaking check in Shadow Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also pretty readily accessible. So, Paradox Letter is on the table. It just matters where the hell are our bombs? Or bottles. The other B word.
Oh my goodness, this seed has turned from jet into logical spaghetti. Why?
This is pandemonium. This was not what I was expecting in the first, whenever, like, our first 30 minutes of this match happened. And I don't think our runners did either. And Stuckman going into Shadow, which is, as we know, with what we know, is, like, not useful. Those hover boots are so far out of logic. This is not going to get Stuckman anything. So yeah, this is 12 minutes that Tanjo gets for free.
Oh boy.
And literally, this is all, like, the reason our runners are, like, where they're at right now is because Tanjo did the early child songs and Stuckman didn't.
Tanjo has decided to stick pretty closely to logic, or at least to not stray too far from the areas that logic makes available to him with the items he has. Stuckman has at some point decided, okay, forget about this. I'm not going to worry about logic for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, really interesting to see like how far these two runners have diverged. And if you asked me like 30 minutes ago, like who was ahead, 100% was said Stuckman. At this point though, Tanjo's gonna catch up.
If Stuckman actually decides to go the full length of Shadow Temple here, certainly.
Oh, I think he will. I don't think that you come into Shadow Temple with hover boots and don't clear it.
You know these hover boots are hard out of logic, though. And you know Shadow
Except Stuckman doesn't, because Stuckman doesn't know that Epona's is hard out at Ice Cavern.
Oh dear, okay.
Stuckman has no idea how far out of logic he is. Melons, we are so far out of logic. Hovers were in GTG, which at this point we know is hard Epona's locked, and Epona's is out at Ice Cavern, which is Rudo's locked, which we don't know where Rudo's are. And the reason we know this is because inside Ganon's castle is Path to Morpha, which means it has our long shot.
Yep.
Ah!
This is 5 Medallion Bridge, so sometimes the randomizer will just put the hard required completion item for your last dungeon inside Ganon's castle. By the way, it could also just be sitting behind the Strength 2 block, and we would need a Strength 3 from somewhere. We have no idea where that would be. Okay. Stuckman is going to clear through the entirety of Shadow Temple, and that is... yeah, that's 10 minutes he's never getting back.
No, there is going to be nothing in here. Maybe... wonder what would be horrible for Stuckman, the worst possible outcome, is finding like a mirror shield in here and going, okay, I've got to go back and go beat Twin Rova. That would be horrible for Stuckman.
Deciding that this is this is somehow logical or dungeons, and I'm just committing to it. That would be horrible, yeah. Oh.
Benji, Rudo's letter cannot be in here. The hover boots are locking everything past the first two checks, and we know hovers are locked behind Rudo's.
Woof. Both runners choosing to not kill this wall tuller before climbing up the sliding wall. This gives me anxiety.
Oh, jeez. Our runners are playing fast and hard today. Velvet, Kokiri Sword I think would actually be better for Stuckman, because that might make Stuck go get his child songs.
Yeah, it would certainly make him go child and realize that, oh, I've never actually gotten my music there.
Yeah, so Kokiri Sword would be the nicer of progression items you could find, or like non-required progression items.
Yeah, the mirror shield would definitely be worse.
Oh, Mirror Shield would be horrible. Okay, Tanjo going to dip water, which is interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess that like still searching for Ruta's letter can at least set up Farore's Wind here. At least Tanjo knows going into this that like he's not finding the long shot in here.
Yeah, he knows that this is our last dungeon. But that doesn't mean that there isn't Rudo's letter sitting somewhere in here. Which would be horrible for Stuck. He's never finding that. Man. I feel for Stuckman right now. He has made a gamble, and an intelligent gamble at that. GTG was a logical choice to go for, with how dense in terms of checks it is. It's just that this is the choice to not get the songs and thus not have the information about where his GTG access could be is really biting him hard.
Yeah, I mean, the advantage here is that Stuckman does have lights, which Tanjo doesn't, and I bet 100% Tanjo winds up getting the hint from Ganon instead of going out to DGG ever.
Yeah, I'm never betting against that. You are right.
Yeah, which will get Stuck back some time. Like this could be a really tight finish for our runners. Because Stuckman has to go get what does God, words failed me for a second. I keep thinking of Well, and I'm pretty sure at this point that like if Rudo's is going to be in Well or Well locked.
Yeah, if you're going for density plays after GTG, why you wouldn't go for Well is a bit questionable to me. Maybe they've cottoned on to some part of logic that I haven't yet. Like maybe they have an idea that just I didn't think about. So does Tanjo know the setup here for jumping to cracked wall without hover boots?
Let's see.
Nope. Or if he does know it, he's just choosing not to deploy it.
We know. So KLO, I think that the reason Fire can't be hover locked is because we need to get Fire to get into Ganon's castle to get.
Oh,
wait.
Yeah.
No, not true. Not true, because it depends on where Rita's letter is.
There's a few checks in Fire left that are definitely not hovers locked.
Yeah, because you can get hovers without going to inside Gan's castle. All we need to know is where Rita's letter are.
Just
so Fire could still be hovers locked.
There you go. Oh, Benji. That is a terrible joke and I love it.
It is unfortunate. I did not notice that, but now that you've said that, I cannot unsee it. But if Tanjo takes the win today, they'll have to change their name to Tanji, because you'll have to have a 1 there. Tanj13. Thank you for the one little LOL, Lady Draco. I appreciate it. I feel seen. Alright, Stuckman finding nothing in Shadow. Getting the boss key early, but it's like if you're clearing out Shadow looking for an item, you're going to be doing Deep Shadow anyway.
Yep, okay, Tanjo now in Central Pillar.
And this is not a check that we saw from Stuckman, I believe.
No, I think Stuckman left after finding 2 keys. Did not go for Central Pillar or Dark Link. It seems to me that Tanjo is committed, though, to probably clear the entire place out. Gosh, how I hate these enemies in Central Pillar.
Oh yeah, whoever had the bright idea to just like stick all these little creatures here, I hate it. I hate it. Why do that? Alright, Stuckman now finished with the boat ride. Going to go talk to the manager.
But first is gonna get stuck between 2 spike walls. Little chest, key chest.
And Tanjo, back child now. So this is gonna be our well play. Oh wait, is Tanjo finally doing Tanjo's finally doing treasure chest minigame. So like put your guesses in chat. Second chance to win.
Ooh, yeah, here we go.
Got a lot of lefts if anyone wants to represent Right Squad. Hey, there's Lady Draco. Team Right.
Well, here we go.
Alright, I'm gonna cut off as soon as Tanjo opens that first door, and... Okay. So, we are going right first.
Well, I'm immediately out.
This is why I told y'all, gotta need some team right. And we're going right again, so right.
Well, team left
Got a
one
couple
on...
of you still in.
Team left one on Stuckman's side. Let's see if team
right
wins it on Tanjo's side. It's a 1 in 4 at this point.
Vayiva and Draco. Right. Oh, hey, Lady Draco, let's go. If we get team left on one win and team right on the other, that'll be insane.
It's not. It's right, left. Oh, no. So close.
So close. That would have been so incredible if we had had all left and then all right. So close.
Well, as we expected, Stuckman found exactly nothing in Shadow Temple so far. Let's see if Bongo surprises every one of us. Oh, didn't quite get the 1 cycle, but good stun lock. Bongo just needs 1 more hit.
Ooh, missed it. Oh, I'm kind of nervous about the health there.
He's gonna be fine. Oh my god, that was close.
Oh god, that was so tight. That was so nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
And there's
boy.
the other inside Gan's castle path to Morpha, so both of them are out in the field.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so Stuckman never does field. Stuckman is never finding those hints.
And yeah, Bongo had a stick. Tanjo is now clearing the field as a child. That doesn't feel good.
And bottom of the well we go, right as Stuckman finishes a completely empty Shadow Temple. Oh, Stuckman probably going deeper fire.
That is a play that is definitely... Oh, nope, we're not going deeper fire. Are we going ice?
Again, ice is one of those places where we know, like, nothing except Epona's can be, because you get Rudo's... Because Rudo's has to be before Ice Cavern, unless it's Paradox Letter. Like, that's the only way that this play works out.
Rudos could only be with King Zora himself, yeah.
Hey, Chuckles, welcome to the most spaghetti logic I think I've witnessed in a while.
Yeah. So we have a path to Morpha inside Ganon's castle. Cool, cool.
That only Tanjo has seen.
Yeah. Both copies of them, though. And we know that this path at this point can only be Longshot. We also know that Epona's has to be an Ice Cavern. So Epona's song is locked by Rudo's letter. And we have seen... Oh, that's not a bottle we were looking for. Jeez.
But Paradox Letter increasing, because that is logical. That is a logical bottle we could use to get Paradox Letter.
Oh boy. If it's Paradox Letter after all this. And so there's no way other than Epona to get to GTG at the moment, because, right, it's Longshot is in Ganon's castle, so just no chance. And this is the Stuckman's third dip into Water Temple. He is going to quadruple dip this place. Paradox Letter means getting letter from King Zora.
Yeah, by unfreezing him. You have to get a bottle and buy blue fire as a child in order to get it in this case.
Yeah.
We are an enthusiastic group here, Gunzor.
So anyway, GTG, the entirety of GTG is hard-locked behind Rudo's letter and Longshot, which is hard-locked by completing the other 5 dungeons that are not Water Temple, which, as you may see, includes Jabu.
Yeah.
Which means Rudo's letter can't be in GTG. Longshot can't be in GTG. The only way to get to GTG logically is going to be Epona's song in Ice Cavern. Hovers were in GTG though, and Stuckman used those to explore a completely empty, completely devoid of any treasure Shadow Temple to its fullest.
The question is Tanjo going to put together that how much of an option Paradox Letter is at this point? Because while he's child, because I don't think Tanjo has done the Zora's Domain checks, has he?
Don't think so, no.
I don't think so. So I don't think that's a horrible call to say Tanjo, like, goes and does the Zora's Domain checks and gets blue fire while he's there. That's at least what I would be thinking as far as routing at this point, especially if I don't find Rito's letter here in bottom of the well.
Well, let's see what bottom of the well has, though, because there's plenty of checks left. And only 3 of them are keys, that's a big one. Sword.
It's a shirt! Does it count as shirt percent located if we haven't actually found Goron tunic in a chest, but we bought it?
I think it doesn't. That being said, small chest on the like. So Tanjo is... if he drops down here after seeing a small chest in here as well, that is calculated. And small chest in the basement. Bottom of the well is done.
But that bottle, though, like, I really, really think that Paradox letter is incoming. I am 2 off of a bingo, KLO. We need to find the emotional support fish, and I need a racer to save scum keys.
And that is Dark Link beat by Stuckman. I mean, he does need to find a boss key at some point, so it's not a wasted effort.
No, this is absolutely... Wait, I thought that Stuckman found boss key earlier.
I don't think so, but I might be wrong. Oh my god! That is strength 3 on 20 skulls.
Okay.
Oh. IGC is path to Morpha. Just a reminder.
Oh no! Oh no!
OGC Ferry is also now a viable location for Rudo's letter. Chef's kiss.
Oh. Outside Ganon's castle has not been hinted, folks.
Yep. Nope. We have no information about outside Ganon's castle.
Someone has pointed out that Kakariko is Path to Morpha, and we thought that it was those iron boots, but it doesn't have to be the iron boots.
There is a strength in there.
Oh boy! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's outside Gan's castle. Oh my god, if it's outside Gan's castle.
I'm gonna love it. Oh well, let's see about that theory crafting.
Wait!
But
Hold on, Tobias.
Hold
wasn't
on.
I saying that golds was going to be relevant?
We will see. The thing is, even if it's not for outside Ganon's Castle Ferry, which is a very small probability, we need to keep that in mind. IGC is still Path to Morpha. Inside Ganon's Castle is Path to Morpha. And in there, probabilities look vastly different in favor of Strength 3 being required. There are 8 checks inside Light Trial. And outside Light Trial, there's a 2 in Water Trial, 1 in Forest Trial, 2 in Shadow Trial, 2 in Spirit Trial. That is 7. So more than... and Validation Chest. So 50% of the checks inside Ganon's Castle are Strength 3 locked. And there's a Mirror Shield inside the Goron pot!
Why?
Oh no! Put it back! I don't want to see that!
Oh. Hold on, where were all of our strengths? One was on Dampe Digging, one was on Phantom Ganon, one was on 20 Skulls. Ooh.
Stuck is doing KZ skip to get that Eponas. You're not gonna find your Rudo's letter there. But he doesn't have that information.
Stuck has no clue. Absolutely zero clue.
No, Stuck did not
Stuck
get
is-
the Inside Ganon's Castle hint. Those are both in field, and Stuck has not done a single field check.
No, Stuck is working with incredibly limited information, and is making some very gutsy plays, like based on the information that he has, but
I need to emphasize though, Stuck has really good execution. He's pulling off some super difficult tricks with little difficulty, with little trouble. Super clean KZ skip, no problem reversing to GTG, all good. It's just that because this lack of information is really hurting Stuck here.
Yeah, this lack of information has lost Stuck, what, 15, 20 minutes at this point?
Yep.
At least 12 in Shadow, and it's going to be more here in Ice Cavern.
Tanjo has seen the two child checks in Spirit Temple and has decided that they are not for him.
Yeah, going to go get Neighbor's Love off of this ferry and then go yeet a rock?
Probably.
God, I really want Tanjo to go buy Blue Fire because I'm really, really feeling that Paradox letter. Both of those, like realistically, that bottle was very, very early, and both of those wallets were pretty easily accessible.
Yeah.
Deep Spirit is an option with that shield as well, which is also not deep into the seed.
I'm also going to say that is probably what's on Tanjo's mind right now. I'm not sure if he's thinking about that Yeet Rock at the moment, but he is definitely thinking about completing Spirit Temple. Jeez, this seed is a mess. This
is gross.
If this were ZSR, this is the point where I would start a bet for where that Rudo's letter is.
It would be insane if Rudo's letter is on Yeet Rock.
I mean, that would be a high roller bet. And it looks like Tanjo is not skipping out on Yeet Rock, is on the way there.
You're here, you might as well check it. And Suckman is up to 17 skulls, so Suckman will get to 20 and will probably get a chance to like turn in for those golds. If not right after Ice, then shortly after Ice.
How does Stuckman get back on track here?
Amazing question.
Right? And yeet!
Yeet!
Holy shit!
There we go!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Gold third. I am 90% sure that I said it like either at the start of this restream or like right before we started restreaming that like golds would be required today, and guess what? Golds were required, y'all.
Oh my god. Yeah, I cursed it.
Oh.
I called this a jet 30 minutes in. I cursed it. It's my bad. I'm sorry.
We worked together on that curse, Tobias.
Oh no.
Okay. That's
Yeah, that is low mode for Tanjo.
Stuckman, I don't know how Stuckman catches up.
At this point, we need to remember Tanjo still needs to do the entirety of GTG. He needs to collect 7 keys to get to the middle of the maze for that light arrow, for those light arrows. So Stuckman has well, let's say about a 10-minute, maybe 8-minute deposit in the time bank, let's put it that way, that he is getting back.
But is that going to be enough to offset the time that he's spending in ice and also the time spent going back and turning in these skulls?
I have no idea.
Yeah, and KLO makes a good point. Stuck still has no idea about Inside Gan's Castle being our last path.
Yeah.
And especially if Stuck gets that, Ruto, like, gets those gold and gets Ruto's letter without ever touching field, Stuck is not going to get that information.
I mean, Stuck has the advantage of... he doesn't need that information necessarily. If you get Strength 3 and if you get your Ruto's letter off of OGC Fairy, you are going to complete your Jabu, obviously, and you are... then at that point, Ganon's Castle becomes your most check-dense location. You're gonna go there very quickly. Just because there's 16 checks in there, I think, if I didn't miscount, that you then have access to.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh boy, though.
So Stuck still has a chance, but he needs to play the seed as if he were on rails at this point.
Yeah. Again, Stuckman does have the advantage of not needing to hunt for those lights. And one thing is that Tanjo is not going to have Eponas and not going to have a fast way to get over to GTG.
Yeah, the only way to get there is to reverse. Like, the fastest way for him to get there is to reverse. Oh, he's gonna have long shot, though, at that point.
And Stuck's coming back to GTG. No.
This is not the way. He's going to the toilet.
Oh, Stuck. No, not like this. Well, at least Dastar will get to see the toilet, even if there's nothing in there.
Gunzor between a rock and a hard place, even. Yeah.
A literal rock and a hard place.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that, but that adds another dimension to the joke. Yeah, Stuck has 19 skulls after ice, and he already got the skull in Kakariko after to get to 10 skulls.
Yeah, so Stuck is gonna have to find one more to get 20 to get those golds to get frickin' Ruto's letter out of the Yeet Rock. I can't believe this seed. This is an insane seed. What a great seed to like wean me off of Triforce Blitz.
Welcome to League, Sadie.
Welcome to League. I'm ready. Everything is gonna be like small beans after this. I don't think that's an actual saying now that I'm thinking about it.
You're fine. Yeah, okay, Stuckman took a moment to process the information and think about where he's headed next. Gets a horse.
And going to do horseback archery.
Okay.
Is it me or is the inside of Tanjo's Jabu extra orange?
Doesn't look like it to me.
Maybe I've just never noticed how orange that section of Jabu is.
shoe strats against the stingers here. Well, if you have them to spare.
It's like, why not?
Oh, 960?
Okay, 7 arrows to get up to 150.
That's fine. That is how you do that.
Oh, Shannick pointing out that it could be K-Sword inside Gan's castle for Longshot and Deku. Hey, we got bomb percent.
And Stuckman is now finally at 2 hours and 5 minutes. Happy 2 hours, by the way. Headed back, child.
All right.
I just hope he finds another skull really quickly. In the interest of having a close race to the end. I just hope he finds another skull really quickly, finds that strength 3, and chooses to follow up on that immediately.
Yeah, it does occur to me that, like, what sucks about this and about going child again is that Stuck is going to have to find a skull, get that strength, go back adult, go get Rudos, go back child.
Yeah.
All of that age changing is just eating so much time.
Yeah.
Like, it's not over until we get some bacon, but...
And it looks like Stuckman is doing the 3-song route. Meanwhile, Tenjo is about to fight Big Octo. Quick timeout to shout out everyone who's helping with this restream today and who's making it possible. Thank you so much, first of all, to our runners, Tenjo and Stuckman, for allowing us to restream them and for putting on an amazing show. You can follow them on Twitch, and you definitely should. And I'm just really quickly, because our bot is not cooperating today, putting their Twitch profiles into chat manually. Please give them a follow. And
yeah,
also thank you.
Both of them are fantastic.
Yeah, both of them are fantastic. Tenjo is... I definitely have watched his content before, really enjoyed the energy he puts on stream. Likewise with Stuckman, so can only recommend following them. Thank you also to our wonderful team of trackers, Lady Draco, Veva, and Shannock, for helping us keep track of this mess that the seed turned into. They're both tracking the items of our runners that you see on Restream, as well as feeding a giant spreadsheet in the background that keeps us commentators looking vaguely competent. And finally, thank you, of course, to SadieSweet, my co-commentator today, for being here and being awesome.
And thank you to Tobias for not only commentating with me, but also restreaming this absolutely incredible match. Like, I would cry if I, like, found out that we didn't get to restream a match with this much stupid logic. So thank you, Tobias, for letting this happen.
It's awesome. And that is Tenjo at the Baronade fight. After this, well, the seed is basically on what pilots would call a short final. You go to Ganon's castle, get whatever your Way of the Hero or path item rather to Morpha is there, and then either you go straight to Water Temple or you make a pit stop at Deku Tree to pick up your long shot there. Oh, Tannerin, you have no idea. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, Tannerin, a lot can change in 30 minutes. Like getting gold gauntlets on 20 skulls. And finding Ruda's letter on Yeet Rock.
Yeah.
Our runners do not win today. Chat wins today for this incredible spaghetti logic.
By a lot, yes. Yeah, Tanjo obviously playing Prelude here, straight to Temple of Time, going adult, going into Ganon's castle, digging there for that final progression item. This is the 20th skull for Stuckman. And
I'm pretty sure Tanjo has Furor's Wind in Water Temple.
I think so, yes. Stuckman finding the gold gauntlets, not immediately warping back to Temple of Time and going adult. What's the plan? Oh, we're going to the well.
Oh no, which as we know has nothing.
It's a reasonable play. It's a completely defensible play with the information Stuckman has. It is super check-dense and really quick to clear. I would be going through the well with that information, probably. It is just, we know from Tanjo's side that that is absolutely a waste of time.
Yeah, I remember really early on, like Stuck's early routing got. Wait, I did. Hold on, my brain just like hit reset. Are all of Tanjo's tunics the exact same color?
I think that's his cosmetics plan, though. Yeah, he just really likes that color.
Why would you make all of your tunics the same color? I would be so stressed to not know what I was wearing. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. But as I was saying, like Stuckman's like early routing got stuck some of the items that like open up the seed a bit more, like Din's Fire, like earlier than Tanjo. So it's kind of incredible how much Tanjo kind of turned it around by just remembering to get those child songs.
There's a big chest in Light Trial. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Hey, who said Kokiri sword for Longshot and Deku?
That was Shannock.
Shannock. Hey, Shannock, like you wanna put away the spoilers, please? We aren't supposed to have those.
I didn't think one was even generated, but you know what? I could be... I'm open to being surprised. Small chest for Tanjo in Shadow Trial. He does not have... He could do Shadow Trial 2. Chooses not to.
Is Shadow Trial 2 in Logic?
I think so. He has fire arrows. Those were fire locked, but he does have Dins.
True.
So you absolutely could make it to Shadow Trial 2. Tanjo finds a small key, picks that up for that last check in Light Trial. He might do 2 rounds around the castle here. And now for Spirit Trial. So Tanjo absolutely keeps fishing here, obviously, hoping to find that long shot. Could absolutely be the Kokiri sword that is our path to Morpha here. But you don't accept that until you are literally out of checks.
Yeah, it's like that is not what you want to believe is your path item.
Speaking of... There we go!
And there we go! That's what we want. And Tanjo's gonna keep looking because Tanjo doesn't know where those light arrows are.
And he sees a big chest with the Lens of Truth there. Has Furor's Wind already on the C buttons? Okay.
There's our shirt percent. Now I can check that box on my bingo.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so Tanjo saying for his wind here and getting on out of here.
I think that's a reasonable play. You've done all the quick checks, everything else is going to cost you time here. And you might as well just get the hint at this point.
Yeah, especially because if climbing gives you your light arrows, you'll run into them anyway. So, Stuck, about to get some bad news if he does what he should do here in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Which is... Oh boy, who expects some shield flicks? Because I expect some shield flicks.
There's our boss key. Central boat target had it. The whole time.
All right, here we go. Here's another yeet.
3, 2, 1, yeet!
Yeet!
There we go.
That was actually very well coordinated.
He's gonna be so mad.
Oh yeah, come on, shield flick, shield flick. Nope, nope, no time for shield flicks. We just gotta... Nope, Stuck is just like, welp, that sucks. Time to run to the fish.
Tenjo never got his hover boots. This trick without hover boots is actually really annoyingly difficult.
But Tanjo made it look easy.
On the second try.
Yeah, Melons, this is a little tight because of GTG. What I'm interested to see is, does Stuckman immediately go for Light Trial and hope he gets a key in Light Trial? Or does he do the other trials first and hope that he gets a key before making it the Light Trial, which would get him the long shot before ever finding the Kokiri sword?
By density, you always go Light Trial first. If you have Strength 3, you turn left at the entrance of Ganon's castle. If you don't have Strength 3, you turn right and go clockwise, counterclockwise. And that is Morpha done for Tanjo. Nice quick pull there, immediately pulled the amoeba out of the water. Didn't even have time for one cycle. Yeah, no, Stuck. I am sorry to say, but I don't think there is a world in which Stuck has enough time, or will get enough time back from Tanjo doing all of GTG, for him to catch up.
I am going to be interested to see how tight it winds up being. Shadok does point out that, like, Stuck still doesn't know that Longshot is inside of Gan's castle, which means that he is going to full clear Jabu.
Oh, yeah, you are right. Why are we lowering the water? Oh, to get back into Water Temple for Roar's Wind, back to Ganon's castle. Right.
All right, everyone, we are a climb and a Ganon's battle away from being done with this seed.
A climb, a GTG clear, and a Ganon's battle.
Right, I keep forgetting about GTG. Never mind that we've mentioned GTG like 3 times in the last like 5 minutes, but somehow I keep forgetting it.
Yeah, that happens.
I tried to pretend GTG and Ice Cavern don't exist. Well is my only friend, as far as the side dungeons go.
GTG doesn't exist and cannot hurt you.
If you don't look at it in the eyes, it can't smell your fear. If you don't see it, it doesn't exist. Which is why I just never go inside of GTG. There's a reason that I haven't become a good racer yet.
I wasn't gonna comment.
Alright, time to defeat the Salt and Pepper Shakers.
Or as Benji loves to call them, the Spice Girls.
Oh my god, that's a good one.
Right?
Yeah, that's a really good one. I'm gonna start using that one.
Clearly it left a mark on me as well, so... Good job, Benji.
Yeah, A plus naming Benji.
And that is for Roar's Wind in the closest possible place to Ganon Dwarf for Tanjo.
Alright, and Tanjo is about to get a little bit of information.
I'm not sure he'd like it.
Oh, totally not.
Gerudo Training Ground. Well then.
Let's go! I can hear the shield flicks in Tanjo's mind, like, what do you mean I have to go there?
Dodged the side dungeon successfully so far, and now he's gonna full clear it. Except maybe for toilet. When you see 2 big chests in the maze, do you rush the maze as soon as you get 7 keys, or do you do the other checks first?
I think with 2 large chests in the maze, yeah, I'd rush maze. Take your knowns over your unknowns, at least.
Here's Tanjo reversing through the wasteland.
This is a hilariously spunky music for crossing the desert.
I like it. Tanjo almost muscle memoried a dip down to Haunted Wasteland chest.
Yeah, I think he did that to get the flag post to light up.
Oh, to get the angle right, I see. Oh, it's a lighting glitch. That is how you get the... Oh. Today I learned. That's how you trigger that. I was always thinking, oh, that's a funky emulator behavior or something. Oh. Triggerable behavior. I see.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice trick. Alright, Tanjo heading into Gerudo Training Ground.
He is probably gonna walk into the maze straight away and peek it. Finds 2 keys here. As soon as he peeks the maze, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I better pick those up.
KLO, do I want to see his gauntlets or are they going to stress me out? And Tifa, Tanjo is currently winning all because Tanjo had some extra song information earlier in the seed.
So Tanjo's gauntlets are all blue, Sadie.
All of them?
Yes, both of them.
I mean, blue's pretty. Like, at least with gauntlets, you don't have to worry about burning to a crisp.
That is true.
It's all good, Tifa. Glad you can be here for the last bit.
Yes,
Tanjo
indeed.
is just about to get his lights here in the center of GTG.
Okay. I stand corrected. Benji reminded me that no, indeed, Stuck's are all blue. Stuck's gauntlets are all blue. Tanjo's are all tangerine as well. Because that's what that color is. And suddenly it starts making sense, doesn't it?
Admittedly, I was looking very closely at Tanjo's gauntlets. I was like, is that blue? Where's the blue? But I was not going to say anything.
No, thank you. Thank you to chat for calling me out on being wrong. I always appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Shanna adding the important information of strength on 20 skulls, Rudo's outside Ganon's castle fairy, and 2 hints out in the field indicating that inside Ganon's castle was our path to Morpha. So it's like, so we knew that Rudo's letter, it was basically locking all of our progression. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah. Now Stuckman has 5 dungeons completed, and so is was gonna say going adult and checking inside Ganon's castle, I would assume, and then he started walking out of Temple of Time, but no, just turned the wrong way. Now, Stuckman has water basically completed.
Yeah, Stuckman already has the boss key.
Yeah.
So Stuckman is go mode after he gets that long shot.
Tanjo might pull something off here. I think he's managing to go through to the center of the maze. Without... No, he's short 1 key. Oh no. Without ever touching left side, I was gonna say. But no. needs one more key for that to work.
Alright, so Tanjo going key hunting.
But yeah, one more and he's out of here. Immediately safe warping back to the center of the base. And this is Stuckman's chance to infer some really wrong information, but no, you keep fishing.
Keep fishing, Stuckman.
Don't you dare.
Don't take the bait. Dear Lord, Stuckman, don't take the bait. Oh, and Stuckman's going to get it here.
Oh.
Choosing to go around this direction instead.
Interesting routing. Yeah, normally, or most often you see just clockwise when you have strength 3, counterclockwise when you don't, but this is definitely an option. Good cutscene timing here. Saves on time by skipping that, by timing the activation of both of these crystals right, and that is go mode for Stuckman.
Yep, the Stuckman is out of here.
To water
and
temple he goes.
That's gonna be a...
Oh, Tanjo has 7 keys. Wants to see the 2 invisible chests here, obviously, before going out of here. But yeah, that's the safe warp. Oh, this is going to be surprisingly close.
Yeah.
All Stuckman needs to do here is stick a sword into Morpha, and
Yeah, which Stuckman could do, like, super quick. Stuck does still have the climb to make.
Yep. Meanwhile, Tanjo, though, has... Yeah, he will just Aurora's Wind immediately, obviously, once he picks up the light arrows. And is standing right in front of Ganondorf, then. Yeah, I think this one's done. It's closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, way closer than I thought it would be. I really expected Stuck to still be in water or, like, almost done with water by time Tanjo finished.
Yep, I definitely underestimated how long a GTG can take. Certainly.
Yep, both of our runners are in go mode. Ooh, KLO pointing out that Tanjo is only sitting on 5 arrows right now.
That's more than enough. You don't need more than 1.
NAM is real. great one cycle.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that was clean. The musical choices for Ganon today are absolutely incredible. Thank you, Tanjo.
Mm-hmm. Very relaxing. But yeah, this will be about the deal where Stuckman is just in front of Ganon's boss door when Tanjo sets the final, puts the final step into Ganon.
Yeah. Yeah, and this will be Tanjo's first win of the league this season, so that's exciting.
He got bumped up to a higher division, as in he was, I think, in Division 5 before and is now in Division 4, and clearly is facing more difficult opponents now.
Yeah, everyone get those GGs in chat for Tanjo, because what a showing.
What a
Incredible.
fight. And that is
Just
Tanjo
incredible
done.
following the logic. Yes.
That is Tanjo done with a time of 2:36 and 48. It looks like Stuckman's actually going to finish. Whoops. And I messed up the timer. We're going to reset that real quick. Just pretend that never happened.
We saw nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, 0.0 seconds. That is the time that Tanjo clearly finished. Work with me, timer.
Yeah, everyone get your cat gems in for this closing music. Like, absolutely awesome Just Beat Ganon music. And Stuckman is just about to go get some bacon.
Mm-hmm. Got it synced up again. Yay! So we can actually see a somewhat accurate final time for Stuckman, who is about to finish off this seed. Super relaxing music for the Ganon fight, obviously, because that is the closing music from Tanjo.
Yeah, Stuckman picking up the Master Sword, gonna finish it off here soon.
Mm-hmm. So far, no information from either runner on if they would like to join us for an interview, but that's okay. And get your GGs in chat for Stuckman as well, who is finishing with a time of 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 29 seconds. Stuckman is done.
GG's to Stuckman. Get those GGs in chat for him as well.
Yes, indeed.
Wow,
Awesome,
this was...
both of us.
I'm winded by this seed. That was incredible.
That was certainly a seed. That was some A+ spaghetti logic. And let's get our runners in for an interview here. We are joined by both Tanjo and Stuckman. GG's, folks.
GG's.
GG's.
What an amazing race.
No.
First of all.
Yeah, how are you all, like, if whoever wants to go first, but, like, how are you feeling about that seed now that you have finished it up?
Like that.
Go ahead.
No, I was just like reacting. How do I feel about the scene? That was a sigh.
Yeah. I mean, definitely was a jet. It could have been a more jet had I turned in 20 skulls.
I mean, yeah.
Schooner.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I ended up doing, I'm sure you maybe did as well, Spirit and Well.
And Shadow.
I did 2 checks in Shadow.
I did Spirit, Well, Shadow, and Ice.
Wow, damn. Yeah, I didn't touch Shadow or Ice. Because
yeah. I was like, okay, the long shot is probably hookshot locked or something down the line, you know? But it could be just CL locked and later was behind the strength to 3. It was just as simple as that. It could have been like sub 2 easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like sleeping with 15 skulls for like an hour or something like that, just with the night cack skulls waiting to be picked.
Yeah.
It was sad.
Yeah, 2 Kakariko paths. Normally I don't collect skulls, but with 2 Kakariko paths,
Yeah.
it's pretty spooky to collect or not collect them. But yeah, I was just missing Rudos for the longest time, and then I found the hint for IGC having Pathomorpha.
Oh,
So I was like, I know that.
I see.
Yeah,
I didn't get that. I didn't get that hint.
Yeah, both of them are in field.
Oh yeah. Well, I did some really weird things this seed. I didn't touch London for 1 hour and 50 minutes. I just like did adult stuff. Like, hey, my long shot is probably hookshot locked, so and strength locked. So let's just go. But no, was that? I didn't do Lawsuit Child or SFM Child.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was very, very weird. I don't think I've done a seal like that before. Didn't pay.
Yeah, we were actually wondering, Stuck, what kind of factored into the call to, like, especially not go Lon and not go Child Sacred Forest Meadows, because whenever we realized that Epona's like had to be an ice cavern, it was like, okay, like GTG is going to be Epona's locked, which means that we have to find Ruto's somewhere if like something's inside of Gan's castle. So we were really curious about like what made you skip over those 2 song locations.
Well, so first, I hate going there. But that's one thing. Especially
Fair.
since I was really following the the hookshot and ZL and things. So I was more about finding longshot, be behind hookshot or strength 2 or ZL. And I was focusing on that, and I was like, I'll go later as child, find the letter, and just go Jabu and finish, But yeah, and I also was brainstorming the different songs. If CAC PG could be CAC PG for, because I didn't know, for Saria or Minuet, Once I figured out, I was like, yeah, I want that long shot, so I'm gonna follow hookshot and strengths. But yeah, it didn't really. I mean, strengths was required, just not in the way I was thinking. That's why I went GTG and Spirit, and then Shadow because I found Hovers, I think, as Spirit in Spirit.
Yeah,
and I was like, I was
GTG.
GTG. Yeah, I was. Yeah, so many things could have been like behind. I mean, we had like so many things in CAC that could be path. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I got fortunate with knowing that Aponas was Ruto's locked and never touching GTG until looking for lights and stuff.
I won't lie. After Shadow, I was like, yeah, this is done. I'm done for. I mean, I just did 2 foolish dungeons for nothing. So
Right.
yeah, I was like, yeah, no way. So it was like, I'm gonna just go ice without the letter. We'll see. I'm looking for my long shot now. We'll think about leisure later. And all things considered, the fact that I finished only 4 minutes behind you.
Yeah.
With all of that, I'm kind of glad, but I'm kind of pissed at the same time with the fact that I was just sleeping on 20 skulls. It could have been like 150 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's okay. You'll get me next time, don't worry.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was a weird scene, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, everything was on the way as long as you check 20 skulls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the seed was just around 20 skulls.
Apparently, there's even a hint for long shot in Ganon's castle. That's even more like nice than I could have thought. But
yeah.
But it was Ganon's castle path to Morpha.
Yeah.
Which, yes, okay, it could have been Longshot. It could also have been that Kokiri sword to get your Longshot in Deku Tree.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. When I got the Kokiri sword, I was like, oh no, please.
Can we not?
Yeah, because I was thinking that I had like Big Pose and Darunia's Joy and GC and Fire that could possibly have long shot. But I was like, no, please don't add a dungeon now. And then I got the long shot. Where I was okay, and he has not finished yet. Maybe, but no.
But it was very close. It was closer than we thought it would end up being.
Yeah.
But never discount how long it takes to do GTG.
Yeah. Also, I quadruple dipped water because why not?
What?
Yes.
I was like, I went in, I found the boss kid, and I was like, I'm leaving. And then I came back and I was like, I don't have enough hearts for Central Pillar, so I come back later. It was, I was like, maybe it's there. Maybe the long shot is hookshot luck, I was hell bent on that idea. And I was desperate.
Yeah.
I mean, which is fair.
Yeah.
I mean, all I can say is amazing race from both of you.
Thanks.
I just feel going so far out of logic, or skipping child songs for as long as you did really hurt you in this one, Stuckman.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's not like the songs from Child were required at all. I mean,
no, but they completed the information.
True.
They gave us on Restream the information really pretty early on that Eponas had to be in Ice Cavern, and thus there couldn't be either a long shot or a Rudo's letter in in GTG.
I was thinking about all that. Basically, I was thinking about when I think it was just after GTG, and I was like, okay, no, now I have to think. And I realized that Saria had to be available, and that it had to be Storms or Epona. I didn't know if it was Storms or Epona, but I was like, so Zeal and Letter blocks one of the two, so maybe I can hope that Longshot is behind it. So I was just committing to my decisions that were discussable.
No, I think you played aggressively, certainly, but every single one of those plays was defensible. So, like, don't get me wrong, that was
Basically, I was like, now there's no incentive for me to go back. It's too late now. If it's there or if the songs give me info, it's too late. I have to commit to what I'm doing.
Yeah,
that's why I never went there.
Makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm kind of out of questions. All I have to say is amazing run and amazing execution from both of you.
Thanks.
And congratulations to Tanjo. Commiserations to you, Stuckman, for not quite getting it this time. There will be a rematch, and I'm sure that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and thank you TSG for the restream. I really
thanks for the restream.
It's amazing work you guys do.
But yeah, GG.
Thank you so much for
I get you in the rematch.
This match. Oh, is that a promise?
I mean, it's a statement. We'll see.
I see.
I like it. I like the competitiveness.
No, I'm just joking. I mean, well, I'm impatient for the rematch. That's just it. It was still a fun seed. The start was very, very fast. Like having 4 medallions in 50 minutes. 4 medallions in 50 minutes. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then the rest happened.
Yeah.
The rest certainly did happen. Again, I'm at the point where Sadie, do you have anything to add?
No, I think everything I was thinking's been covered, other than just thank you guys one more time for that amazing showing.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Well, then let's spend a moment to say, hey, if you are a commentator for TSG or would like to volunteer, we are currently looking for another commentator to restream another match on Wednesday. And otherwise, I would like to say thank you to our amazing team of volunteers who made this restream possible. Thank you to our trackers, Lady Draco, Veva, and Shannock, for keeping track of a logic that got certainly quite a bit more convoluted than we thought it would be in the beginning. I'm sorry to both you, Tanjo, and Stuckman, that I couldn't provide you with the jet that I had promised.
I mean, it was a jet.
Yeah.
Just have to look at the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And thank you also to my co-commentator, SadieSweet.
And thank you to Tobias, again, pulling double duty today, both restreaming and commentating. So thank you so much.